Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something very exciting. I'm going to be using the Dose of Color Iluvsarahii palette. This just came out, I don't know when it came out recently, but I just got it from Ulta and I'm super excited to use the colors. They're so beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this palette yet, so I'm just kind of wing it. Yeah, so if you want to see how I went from this to this. Okay, so first I'm going to use the P. Louise base. This is Rumor. This is the first one that came out, like the original one. This is still like the small tube too. This is a really good eyeshadow base. It's kind of like my skin tone. You literally only need this much. So I'm going to take that on a MAC it's rubbed off 252 brush, and I'm going to put that on my eyes, carve it underneath my brows, and use that as an eyeshadow base. Let me zoom you in. I'm just going to carve out my brows and use this base. This base is really good to make eyeshadow pop, and it does not crease. I mean, a little bit, but not really. I feel like when I use concealer, it creases a lot more. I'm just gonna wing it, see how it goes. I'm going to start out with a Morphe 504 blending brush. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to, I don't know how pigmented these are, so I'm going to tap some off. And I'm just going to fluff that into the crease. They seem to be blending out nicely. I'm going to kind of like flick it out over here too. This shade next. This is called Poquito Mas. And I'm going to take that on a Morphe 505 brush. It's a little bit smaller than the one from before. And I'm going to slowly and carefully dab that onto the outer corners and the inner corners. And then I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to use a different brush to blend it out. I'm going to use the Morphe M433 brush, like a dome tapered. See how it tapers like that? Blend that slowly. And then I'm going to go back in with the original brush and some more of that original shade, which I didn't tell you what it was called. Finders Keepers. And I'm just going to blend that out. Like so. These shadows are blending nicely, I will say that. So I am going to go in and darken up that color, but first I want to cut the crease because I want to put the, I actually want to do both colors, the gold and the silver. I want to do like the gold and the silver in the center, which is Sun Glow and Wanderlust. So first I'm going to take that P. Louise base that we used, and I already lost my brush. The P. Louise base and the same MAC 252 brush. I'm going to do the same thing, put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to cut the crease. I'm going to place a little bit here. And basically you just want to look up and you see how it touched. So that is going to be my guide. And you want to use a brush like this because you see how it's rounded. That's going to make it easier for you to get a round cut crease. So basically I don't breathe when I do this. And you just slowly cut the crease. Just like that. And to make sure you're getting an even line, you want to like really stretch out your eyelids because you can see if you're missing an area. Okay. Perfect. So now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to darken up the inner corners. And I'm going to use a smaller brush so it's a little bit more precise. I'm going to use this e.l.f. crease brush. And I'm going to go back into that Poquito Mas shade. And I'm just going to darken this up. I don't know how these shimmer shades work with a brush, but we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna take that gold, this one right here. I'm gonna take this gold color. Oh wow. It actually works pretty nice with a brush. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the brush and then I'm going to spray it with some Morphe Continuous Mist setting spray, this. And I'm going to just wet it a little bit. And that's going to make it go on. There we go. It's like foiled. You want to get it right up in there. I want to put a little bit of that silver shade on top of it. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to dip my brush in and then I'm going to spray. And I'm going to put it on top. Okay, so I just went and did the other eye off camera. You can see. And now I'm going to add some of the shimmery black in there. And I'm going to use this side of the Anastasia brushes that come in the palettes. I'm going to go in with this shade, which is Loungy. I think it's called Loungy. And I'm just going to darken up the corners a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to blend that out with Poquito Mas. I'm going to take this Aesthetica brush. It just got like a wing at the end, an angle, and I'm just going to take some of that black and just get really close to the lash line. I'm going to use this CoverGirl combo that I just got in PR. So this is it. Hold on. These are them. It's the Flourish by Last Lash, and then this white one is, I guess, like the primer, that lash amplifier. And it's white. It's like a primer. I haven't used this yet, so we'll see how it goes. So I guess it's gonna coat my lashes and make them white. Now we're going to use the CoverGirl, the black one, and we're going to coat the lashes. I'm just going to coat. I noticed that this one is a lot thinner than the other one. The other one, the white one, was fat. I'm going to cover it. Huh. I will say it is making my lashes longer than they usually are, because I stupidly got lash extensions a couple months ago and it ruined my lashes so bad. So, wow. I'm impressed because I have little nub lashes right now. So that actually looks pretty good. I just stabbed myself in the eye with one of these like prongs and now my eye is watering. Does anyone else do that? I literally do that all the time. Okay. Honestly, I'm impressed with this mascara. I don't know if you could tell, but definitely made my lashes better than they usually are. So I'm going to be using the House of Lashes Siren Lashes. These are them. I got them in this month, August BoxyCharm, which is pretty cool because House of Lashes is a really great brand. I love their iconic lashes. Those are my favorite. I need to order some more actually. Okay, so these lashes have like I don't know if you can see, they have like spaces in between them, so they're not like a full lash. They have gaps, so you can see, it gives you more of like a doll eye effect, and you can see the eyeshadow more instead of like a thick lash. Okay, I just put the lash on this eye and I tight lined, and I'll show you how I did it. So I'm going to take that lash and I'm going to actually use the House of Lashes lash glue. This is the best lash glue that I've tried. I really like House of Lashes lashes because they're not so long where you have to trim like half of them off to put them on your eye, my eyes at least, because I feel like you're wasting so much lash. I mean, you're still using the lash, but lashes aren't cheap, so I like these lashes a lot, and they're very comfortable. The band is so thin. If you look, you can see how thin that band is, and it's just so much easier to wear. So I'm just letting this glue dry. Of course, I'm using my Tarte Lash Helper. This thing, I'm telling you, I know I say it in every video, but this thing is like, you need to have it. If you wear false lashes, it's literally the only thing that helps me put them on. Just place it on and move it into position. There you go. Now I'm going to take this Bella Pierre eyeliner, black. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm a long time ago and I never used it. I literally just took the packaging off of it. And I'm just going to tight line underneath. Now I'm basically just going to take these same shadows that I put up top and put them on the bottom. Underneath. Now I'm going to take that black eyeliner that I used up top and I'm going to tight line. And what I'm going to do is smudge that out with the black shadow. I'm going to take this tiny little brush, the Morphe M213, and I'm just going to take it like that. And just smoke it out. And I'm going to add some mascara to the bottom. I'm going to use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. It has like this tiny wand, which is really good for bottom lashes. I'm going to take a little bit of Wanderlust from the palette, right here, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. There we go. Set everything. I'm just gonna... And now lips. So I wanted to use her lips from the collection with Dose of Colors. When I say her, I mean Karen, Iluvsarahii on Instagram. She is so beautiful, so talented. She came out with this collaboration, and definitely check it out. She's got some great lip colors. I only got 2. I'm lying, I got 3, but the red one I'm not going to use. The one I'm going to use today is Peachy. Comes in this container. It's like a nice nude color. Then I'm going to use this gloss, which is called Barely There. Line my lips using Strip Down by MAC. I'm going to take Peachy. That is very peachy. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be like a more like a muted nude color, but I mean, this is fine. So I'm going to go over it with that gloss. Just want it to dry. I don't want to put the gloss on top and then it's going to like get all coagulated and gross. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial using the Iluvsarahii Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. I really enjoyed these eyeshadows. They blend very well. They're very pigmented. The glitters were easy to use. They weren't like chunky. I didn't get fallout on my face. I did do my eyes first and my face after because I was expecting a lot of fallout, especially because I used that black color, but they didn't really, I didn't wipe anything off my cheeks, so that's a plus. I really like this collection. I really like this lip color. It's a lot pinkier and peachier than I thought, but I mean, the name is Peach, so peachy. So I don't know why I assumed that it would be nude. I really liked this collection. I really liked how everything performed. I hope you liked it too. I hope this tutorial is easy for you to follow, and I will link everything down below that I used where you can get it. And yeah, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you like it. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks so much for coming. Bye. I just wanna stop your feet. Everybody now. Stop your feet. I just wanna